And we are back with more of A Hat in Time. We are 75% done to the game, which makes sense considering that we basically completed 3 worlds and we're on our 4th and final one. So let's go ahead and actually start that final world today. Now last time we oh, hey, look, it actually starts us off right here. I didn't actually know it did that. But last time we actually started this world, and we had a little intro level that kind of we got to play before actually getting to the to what the level actually consists of. And I know during that time the recording that I was using, or more specifically where I was actually saving the video, the place I was saving the video to was causing the recording to be really choppy and messed up and causing the game to lag. And unfortunately, like, I wish I could go back to that beginning level, because the act of actually gliding through that zip line through the storm and into the main level was pretty cool, but it was really laggy and stuff, and unfortunately I don't think I can go back there. So once you actually get through with the with that little intro level, you can't actually do anything. You can't actually go back to it or anything like that. So going back into Chapter 4 just deposits you at the main little village area. Yep, so here we are. Yeah, this is where it's going to put you from now on. And even though the zipline is there, I don't think we can do anything about getting back on it. Like, I can try to, like, jump over and see if it will let me latch on again. Nope, I can't do anything like that. Try to get close to it, but I cannot. So this is where time rift is, right here. We're not going to go in there right now because I stated this before in the last video, is that the areas where these timepieces are, it's actually the area where these timepieces are actually takes a long time to actually go through. So we're just going to go ahead and start. Oh, but I guess before that, before we actually begin, let's go ahead and stitch together our final hat. The time stop yarn. Oh, and wow, look at that. We actually barely have enough. I mean, 26 and it requires 24, so that's actually, I mean, we've been collecting a lot of yarn, so that's actually pretty surprising that I have enough. Time stop hat. Death is inevitable. Your time is valuable. Press L2 to slow down time. So this is quite an odd looking hat. It's like a, oh, I actually don't think I've ever noticed that the original look of it is actually a little clock. Huh. It was like a little clock hat that kind of be like wearing on the side. And it has a weird little ribbon that goes around her eyes. But the main use of this is to, as stated before, to slow down time. That's basically all it does. It lets you platform.
The old windmill is this way.
It lets you platform a lot easier and make jumps or get down that timing pretty easier. So it has a kind of a long cooldown, but other than that, it's pretty good. There's one of those little purple flowers. And you get hit by the fire. That's great. Anyway, so as you probably seen, we're gonna go do the windmill first. The windmill is actually my favorite area of this map, so let's go ahead and get this done first. And we get a nice little ride to the first area. So even though the windmill is like way up somewhere, where is it? I lost sight of it. I think it's up there somewhere. But anyway, before we can actually get to the... Yeah, before we can actually get to... Oh jeez. Before we can actually get to the windmill, we actually have to go through a lot of these platforming segments. I mean, this is the last world and all, so... The challenges are going to be kind of ramped up a bit. Which is good. I mean, if this is the last world, you kind of want it to be a little bit more challenging. I know that there are lots of little goodies hidden away. Like over here. Lots of hidden stuff over on these mountains. Oh. That was kind of a hard jump to get into. Oh no! Ow! I didn't think he was going to push me that far away. I don't know how you're normally supposed to get inside that little birdhouse thing. Oh well, let's go ahead and continue on, since we already got what we wanted to over there. I love this music too.
Some of these bridges are old.
Oh, was I supposed to get over there by jumping on that from here? I think I was. I don't think we needed to run across that, but I felt like it would have been cool to do it that way. Huh. Got some of these useless little bird enemies from the first level. I guess they're making their appearance again. Not a whole lot of enemy variety in this game. I'm still wondering about that, if you remember from Subcon Forest, the ping timer that we did there. If you remember correctly, there were those like octopus enemies that sought out rays of hurt. I was gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. They sought out rays of hurt from around them. I was like, I've never seen those guys there before. And it's true, like, they don't make an appearance anywhere else in the game. I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe they've updated the game to include them in other places. Anyway, I think this is all for this area right here. Can we see any more pieces of yarn that we might have missed? Any more collectibles? Yes? No? No? Okay. You cleared Goat Outpost Horn! Yay! Great! Now when it says you cleared this place, I don't know if that means necessarily that you collected all the collectibles in this area, or if that means that you've just gone up here and blown the horn. I do know that it is pretty useful because if you cleared an area, these little crystals will actually send out a light letting you know that you don't have to come back here. So I'm pretty confident that when those crystals glow, that means that you cleared out this area. So hopefully we got everything. But unfortunately, we can't go on the other way. We have to go all the way back, and then go all the way back again. And so let's go to this new path that we opened up. Yeah, frame rate is much better now because I'm able to record it in the place I want to. Windy Passage. But then again, this one is already glowing too, so I'm not sure what's going on. We got a nice view of the magma mountains over there. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I didn't get hit there. So yeah, this guy's way. I think that the only thing he really does is he just kind of pushes you. Oh, hey, wait a second, look at this. We got a place for the Dweller's Mask. Another time stop yarn. Even though now that we've gotten all the hats, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think there's any more point of collecting yarn. What was that? Oh, it was trying to latch onto the trying to latch onto the windmill. Oh, we gotta go down that side route. Yeah, there's another horn right over there. Alright. We don't even need the thing, we can just jump.
I think this one leads to a horn. You can just see it.
Yep, we saw it with the binoculars. It's weird, it's like you can only latch onto a certain part of this little rope. I'm not sure what's going on about that. I do like how the music kind of speeds up, becomes a lot more cool when you start to ride down those zip lines.
Take care, kid. I went up ahead and scratched slightly.
Uh-oh. Oh, gee, I wonder what's going on over here. So, we have some new enemies going on over here. Which are kind of annoying, honestly. Yep, there they are. They are invisible cat-like enemies, and they'll come up and they'll steal something from you. Most of the time, they're just still like a pawn or two. Some of your money. But they are also capable of stealing your hats. So, you gotta be on the lookout for that. Make sure that that doesn't happen. I do like how the NPC there was like, oh, be careful up ahead. I got scratched. Kind of letting you know that those enemies are out and about. The worst thing about them is that, like, even though you can... Well, the worst thing about them is that they actually are really invisible. Like, you can still see them if you look hard enough. If you're not paying attention, you're just not going to see them. Wait a second. I gotta go back. I go on over here. Oh, I thought this was a spring. Most of those things are springs. That's why I kind of assumed that was something I could jump on. Maybe I could actually use this to actually help me out. Yeah, and plus, like, even though they're invisible... Oh, see, look, that one's a spring. See, I'm not crazy. Even though most of those little enemies are invisible, you can't hit them while they're invisible, which is kind of dumb. Like, sure, I can get that they're invisible, but why does that mean that they're invincible too? Probably another one over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he stole my hat. Hey, he took my hat, the jerk. Nope, nothing over there. Now the good thing is about those enemies is that they don't seem to hurt you. Like, I've been attacked by them a couple times by now. I haven't lost any health, so that is good. It'd be pretty annoying if they did hurt you. You cleared Curly Tail Horn Trail. Some of these mountains have like the weirdest name. Curly Trail Horn Trail or Curly Tail Horn Trail or something like dumb like that. These have like the weirdest names. I don't understand. And also, if you remember, these enemies back in the Subcon Forest, they were one of the enemies that were actually they were one of the things that were trapped inside the paintings. I believe I mentioned something like, oh, you'll see these guys later.
Take care, kid.
And here they are. They are in this level. Did I get everything over in that area? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure that there's a need to collect all the yarn pieces now.
This one leads to a hole.
Yarn is only really needed to make hats, and now that I have all the hats in the game, I don't really need the yarn to make any new hats. Anyway, this is where the windmill is. I love the music like this.